Hello, babe. Hello, hello, hello again! Yes, this is about relationships. I thought I'd share with you 10 things to help make you and your boo thing work. You know, work it out. J. Cole voice. Yes, you know, my hair is shorter. I did kind of cut it a little, so, you know, whatever. Hair grows. Let's get started. So, number 1. This is one of the main ones you need to pay attention to. You need to make sure that ex is out of the picture. Okay? Because in a lot of circumstances, in a lot of, you know, relationships, it always ends because of an ex. You know what I mean? You know, the annoying ex that got exed out of their exed life. You know, does that make sense? That is key, that there is no connection or no anything towards that ex. But however, you know, sometimes in certain circumstances, a lot of people are friends with their exes and they're pretty good with their ex, you know, they're cool, whatever. That's fine. You know, a lot of exes, you know, they just don't understand the word ex, do they? You know, relationships are between two people, but you know what? Some people are too dumb to count. You know, I don't have a lot of exes, but you know, I have a lot of whys. Like, why did I date you? Number 2, you have to be honest. Okay. Men, ladies, you need to be honest with your other half or your partner, whatever. If you are not honest with them, what's the whole point? Why are you going to keep secrets from somebody? You know what I mean? If you want to be with them. If you want to make this thing work between you two, you need to tell them what you're doing and who you're with. Not all the time. I know, like, that's kind of controlling if you need to know every single thing that's going on between them. Keeping secrets from each other is just... you might as well end the relationship now if you're, you know, keeping secrets from them. It's kind of obvious. Adieu! Number 3, you need to trust each other, because without the trust, honey, you ain't got nothing. And honesty is the 2 things that makes the foundation of that relationship. What was that sound in the background? Who was that? No, who is that? You better tell me who that is. If you do not have that in your relationship, then I'm sorry. I mean, don't get me wrong, all I'm trying to do is be real with you. Like, you can't build anything on that relationship. First of all, you're not going to believe where they're going. You're not going to believe anything who they're with. You're not going to believe anything that they say. A person will trust what you say and believe what you say by your action. Okay. Number 4, you need to accept the other person for who they are. I mean, that's kind of like cliche to say, but it's kind of obvious. Because in the end, trust me, when you're with them, they're going to do what they're going to do. And they're going to be who they're going to be. If you need to understand how they are. That's what made you fall for them. That's what made you like them. I mean, you can't come into any relationship and expect to change them. Don't try, girl. No. Number 5, it's okay, ladies, men, it's okay to have, you know, your you time. And in your you time, it's okay to be with your friends, because hanging with your friends is so healthy. Trust me. You need to vent sometimes. You need to, like, tell them, update them, or just tell them how you feel, or you just need to talk to your friends sometimes, you know. Hang with your boys, hang with your homies, hang with your girls, hang with your, you know, I don't know what you call your friends. Sometimes, you know, when you're with your other half or whatever, your boyfriend, girlfriend, 24/7, you know, it's like, you know, annoying sometimes, because sometimes you just need to get away from each other. when you're constantly around each other, it's just like you need to be with your friends. Don't ever forget about your friends when you get into a relationship, because when you get into a relationship, your friends are always there for you. Even before your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You know what I mean? They're always there. What I'm not saying you guys gonna break up, okay? What I'm saying is, what if you guys, separate, whatever, go your separate ways. Your friends are always gonna be there for you. Always make time for your friends, because they are what support you. You know what I mean? You catch my drift? Number 6, you need to compromise with each other. If you guys are not agreeing with something, or just not, I don't know, having problems with something, you need to compromise with each other. That it's a two-way street, honey. Two-way street. This way, not this way, or this way, or this way. Do you get it? You have to always look at each other's views, because when you don't do that, that screws it up. To understand each other from her side and from his side, because without doing that, I'm sorry, but you're never going to agree on whatever you're trying to agree on or try to work out. Relationships are not about get and receive, but it's also about giving back to each other. Number 7, you need to respect each other in any environment, because okay, in public, some people get carried away. And it's okay, to show PDA, whatever, you really love each other, you're in like a whole little love bubble, I don't know, whatever. But it's another thing where you're like groping each other, or like basically doing the dirty, like in public, you know what I mean? Like, I went to the mall, and this boy and this girl they look like a young couple, but they were like basically groping each other. Like, I saw some grabbing boobage and booty, and like down there, I'm like, are you serious? I'm just in a line to go to Starbucks. Does coffee make you like that? Don't make me like that. Leave that behind doors. Some people don't want to see that, or most people don't want to see that. I'm sorry. I don't want to see porn, You need to respect each other's not only body, but emotions and how you feel towards each other. You need to respect each other in all types of ways, because if you don't respect each other, then that connection, or that thing that you guys have with each other, respecting each other shows how much you care about the person, or how you feel about that other person. In my perspective and my view, you need to give respect in order to get it, because you can't expect someone to respect you, but you don't respect them back. You know what I mean? It's a two-way street, like I said. Okay. Number 8, you need to show each other how you feel. Don't only say it, but you also have to, show it by your actions. Because if you just say, I miss you, you're the best thing that ever happened to me, I know, I love you too, I miss you, and then you act like crap to her, or vice versa. Girl and boy, hello, get yourself together, please. Just do what you say, and everything will be okay. You need to be open with each other. You need to communicate with each other, and you need to tell each other how you feel, or how you want things. You know what I mean? Is something that, is something that's great. Showing someone that you love them. That's something that's so wonderful to do, because love is such a beautiful thing. I love you too, boo-boo. It's not something that, is painful. It's the things people do that, cause pain to other people. Love don't cause pain. Just remember that. Love heals, and love is beautiful. If you don't tell them how you feel, if you don't tell them what you don't like, what you do like, then you can't, like, what is a person supposed to do? If you act like an ass, and the other person is like, why is he acting like an ass, or why is she acting like an ass to me? She must not love me. Everyone assumes. Even though we shouldn't do it, everyone assumes. In most cases, assumption is mainly caused by the lack of, showing someone something, or telling someone something, or just telling them anything. Number 9, it is good to have family support. Family will always be there, no matter what. Have you noticed that friends and boyfriend, girlfriend, they all have an ending of end and then family is like, I love you. Oh, that's so cute. I read that somewhere. If they approve and they really, really like them, it makes it easier and it's comforting, you know what I mean? And it just makes things smoother. However, if they don't, you know, agree with the person you're dating, it's very hard, you know, to make your relationship to work. It's that support, you know, that you need. I mean, it feels good to bring home like a guy or a girl to your family and have them meet you. Like, it's something so special that is towards you. You want to meet my parents? Really? Aww. This is the main one. This is the number one. I saved the best for last. So remain faithful to your other half. Like, I don't understand why you need to cheat. I mean, relationships are not a test, so I don't know why you cheated. What's her name? What's her name and social security number? Just tell me it right now. If you don't want to be with that person, don't cheat on them. Simply just leave them. I mean, cheating is something that, you know, is the heart and, like, you know, the thing that just destroys everything. Destroys the trust, destroys the honesty, destroys the communication, destroys everything that I just mentioned, okay? Because faithfulness and loyalty is something that is the third foundation, you know, to a relationship, which was honesty, trust, and remaining faithful. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you found this helpful. If you have anything to add, please do. Write down below. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you all are having a great day, and I shall talk to you guys in my next video. Bye. I can't talk today. Help me, God. Raise your hand if you agree.